What's up, Rare Moment fam? Happy Friday! I am AG, this is Cole, we are the Rare Moment. Welcome back to the show. We got a jam-packed segment here for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about why we're sniping featured retired players. Bet you guys haven't thought of that one yet, huh? Well, we're always looking to make money for you guys. Before we get into it here, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter at The Rare Moment. When you're on the go, find us on Spotify. If you want to hit us up in that comment section down below, feel free. You got any questions for us? You want to talk sports, NBA Top Shot, whatever. Let's get at it, guys. Feel free to hit us up. Okay, we had a Twitter giveaway the other day, or going on this week. The kind people at Evaluate Market were kind enough to donate us a Dana Evans moment to commemorate the Chicago Sky winning the WNBA championship. I think that's awesome. It's a 4-badge moment. So the winner of that is at Mimi's Hawk, Demetrius Chakadis. Congratulations on winning a 4-badge WNBA moment donated by Evaluate Market. So we hit you up on Twitter. We tagged you in a comment. So feel free to give us your Top Shot username and we'll get that moment over to you. We also had another giveaway going on for a Series 1 Lonnie Walker moment. And this was donated by our very own Clip City, a Rare Moment family member. Clip City, shout out to you. We really appreciate you doing this. So this is to celebrate the launch of the NBA season. We wanted to do a giveaway for that. And the winner of that is Noodle Noggin. I love the name. So at Noodle Noggin 1, congratulations. You have won a Series 1 Lonnie Walker. I believe it's a Top Shot debut.
Yep.
So great moment to have in the arsenal. Same applies. Feel free to hit us up on Twitter and give us your Top Shot username or comment on this down here. Give us your Top Shot username, and we will get that over to you. Mm-hmm. So, why are we sniping future retired players? Cole, let's just run the film here. Run the tape. Give these guys the introduction here and tell them why we're going to be making money.
Well, let's be honest here. I know it, you know it. Probably the main reason that most of us are on Top Shot is to make money. Yes, most of us love the NBA. We love collecting things. But at the end of the day, we're here to make some money. If we weren't making money, most of us, if not all of us, wouldn't be here. So the days of coming onto this site, buying moments and flipping them in a few days for $100, $200 are long gone. They've been gone for a while now. So you really got to dig deep and look for other ways to eke out a profit on this site. And one of those ways that we both genuinely believe you can earn a pretty decent profit if you play it smart is by targeting guys on the marketplace that are cheap that you think are about to retire, whether it's in the next 6 weeks or 6 months, whatever it is. And we have the data to back it up. Let me go to the share screen. So two of the most notable players that retired this past NBA season were J.J. Redick, who just retired last month, and then LaMarcus Aldridge, who retired in April. Of course, since then, he's unretired. He's back on the Nets now, but the point will still stand, as you can see in what I'm about to show you. So right here, so J.J. Redick, he retired on September 21st this year. So he has one moment on the site. It's a 12K LE Top Shot debut. Yep. So as you can see on Evaluate.Market, this is the day before he retired, right? So this is September 20th. As you can see, he had a few sales of this moment. So you got $15, $16, another $15, $14, $16,
very little
$14.
Action going on here.
Yeah, very little action and very low price points. Now, fast forward to the next day, the day he announces his retirement. Boom. Look at all that activity out of nowhere. $15 starts to creep up, 27, 30, 36, 37, 38, 30, 35, 38, 42, 44, 45, 46, 47.
Tripling your investment
50,
here.
62, 67, 70, 75. And just look at the amount of transactions too. Not only the price, but the amount that sold compared to just the day prior to him announcing retirement. That's just unbelievable.
That's just one example, and it's one of many, honestly.
Yeah, and so the next player we got is LaMarcus Aldridge. Now, I know what you're thinking. JJ Redick just has one moment on the site. Like I mentioned, it's a 12K Top Shot debut. Yes, that's true compared to LaMarcus Aldridge, who has 4 moments on the site. But the point still stands. As you can see, I'm going to show you 2 different LaMarcus Aldridge moments that both increased in price and transaction activity. So this first one is LaMarcus Aldridge's 15K moment, Series 2. So he announced his retirement on April 15th this year. And this is the day before, so the 14th this year. As you can see, $8, $9, $9, $12, $9, $10, 25 in there at some point, 9, 6, 8, 8, 10. So not a lot going on there, 14, 9. Pretty basic stuff for a 15K moment around that time in Top Shot. Now, fast forward to April 15th when he announced his retirement. Look at this. $9, $9, $8, $9, $8, $7. So kind of ride steady there. Then all of a sudden, 17, see 10, 12, 16, 20, 29, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 75, 86, 97. Granted, a lot of these are good cereals, but we also have some other not so great cereals like these ones. I mean, cereal number 4250 going for 42, 3252 going for 40, 9607 going for 40.
Something to note right here too is look at the short amount of time, right? Like when we're talking about buying to sell, you don't have you have very little time when players retire. Look how much time you have before it kind of gets back down to reality.
Yeah, if this is your goal, if you're going after players with the state of mind of flipping them when they retire, you got to be on it. As soon as you see that announcement, you got to go on the marketplace and put these guys up for sale.
You got 24 hours, and in that 24-hour window, there's going to be a peak. There's going to be a peak in that 24-hour window. Granted, you're going to sell for a profit regardless, probably.
Yep.
But, if you want to do it at the top, evaluate market, here you go.
Yep. And so here's another example, LaMarcus Aldridge again. This is his 4K Series 1 Top Shot debut. So Series 1. As you can see, that's the 13th, sorry. Let me go over to the 14th. So the 14th here, the day before he announced his retirement, 85, 85, 86.
What is it, like 5-6 transactions there?
Yeah, if that. Now, April 15th, all of a sudden, a lot more transactions. Yeah. Price starts to creep up. 204, 180.
Not a crazy amount
188.
Of transactions, right?
Yeah,
but
not a crazy amount, but enough to make a difference and catch your attention while the price has increased dramatically too, like 299, 273, 275, 219, 231. So if you had bought the day prior, you're making at least, an $80 to $100 profit.
And I don't know what time he announced his retirement, but I'm assuming right before.
Right around this time, right before 10:49 a.m. or so.
10:30 in the morning, he announced his retirement. You could see it was hot, and then it kind of cooled down for a little bit of the day, and then it kind of picked up again. Looks like when people kind of got back home from work.
Yeah. Like AG said, which is exactly right. When a retirement announcement is made, you have a very short amount of time to maximize that flip and get that profit that you want. Exactly. But regardless, if you're selling that day, you're most likely going to make a profit, depending on what you bought it for.
So before we get into going further in this video and showing you some of the players that we're targeting that we expect to retire, I just wanted to point out once again of just how on top of it you have to be. And what's important to note is a lot of these players you're getting in packs. Like I got JJ Redick in a pack, and I almost thought about selling JJ Redick, but I didn't sell him. The guy retired. I tripled my investment, right? Yep. So just be aware of what you're pulling in your packs. Always look at your players and think about the future a little bit. With that being said, let's continue to roll the tape here.
Yeah. So now we're going to move on to some of the guys that we believe are on the verge of retiring here that we could look to target on the marketplace. So here we got our first example, our cover boy on the thumbnail, Mr. Marc Gasol. As you can see, he's got 2 moments on the site. currently a free agent right now. He's 36 years old. He got traded to the Grizzlies earlier this offseason with the intention of basically retiring on the same team that he started his career with. So there you go. He's got a 40K moment. Obviously a lot more affordable than his run it back moment. And yeah, it's only going for $5.
And we're pretty high on Marc Gasol in particular right now because we think that he's probably going to be one of the earliest to announce retirement. The guy's not in the league right now. He's over in Spain. He owns a basketball team over there. He was supposed to play on that team this year.
Yeah.
We went and checked the stats.
Yeah, we were checking the box scores. He's not playing over there.
Yeah, he's not playing over there. So
he's just kicking back, eating lasagna at his house for all we know.
Figuring out when's the best time to announce NBA retirement. So
yeah, exactly.
Hey, I mean, barring Marc Gasol coming back and playing in the NBA this season, we think he's probably going to retire this year.
Yeah, which I think you mentioned the other day, which I think is probably what's going on here is he's waiting the first few weeks here to see if anybody will sign him, if he can sign to a contender potentially. But after those few weeks conclude, I think he's probably going to announce his retirement pretty soon.
Let's just go ahead and put the disclaimer out there. This is not financial advice. We're not telling you guys how to spend your money. We're not spending your money for you. We're not clicking the buttons and taking money out of your account and stuff. So do not hold us accountable for your actions. Thank you.
Yeah. So our next player here, we got Taj Gibson on the Knicks here. He is also 36, and he only has 2 years left on his contract. Honestly, I could see him retiring after this season. I mean, he has
speculative. He will. There's a lot of speculation. He will.
Yeah, he has had sort of a career like resurrection the past couple of years on the Knicks. You know, he was kind of dusted for a few years, and then has come back to life a little bit. So
looks like
maybe
the Knicks are getting a little younger though. So
yeah, maybe he finishes out the 2 years. Either way. He's on his way out.
But either way, I mean, this moment right here in particular, this is a JJ Redick remix.
Exactly. One moment, 12K Top Shot debut, LE, only $9.
I mean, mark my words right now. Not financial advice, but mark them. Taj Gibson will be selling for the same thing, 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks when he retires. The same thing's going to happen.
Exactly. So our next guy here, we got PJ Tucker. He's 36 years old as well. He's on the Heat now, and he's got a 2-year contract here. Another one of those guys. He has more moments than the other two guys we just mentioned, but he has a 35K moment, only $5, very affordable, and his playoff moment from this year is very affordable. Yeah. It's got a championship badge too.
There's so many playoff moments affordable.
Yeah, his Series 1 Top Shot debut, $44, not too bad there either. So
and I don't know what because we haven't seen too much of this, right? Of like players retiring that have a lot of moments. Like I don't know what a rare moment really does. I know what these 35 do. I know what the 12K LEs do, but I don't know what rare moments do in lieu of retirement.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, and PJ Tucker, I could definitely see him being one of those guys that finishes out that 2 years.
Yeah.
So
most NBA players don't play past the age of 32, 33. You know, and a lot of these guys are getting up here that we're talking about today are in their mid to upper 30s here.
Yep. Now, our next guy here, we got Andre Iguodala, one of AG's personal favorites.
That's my boy.
On the Warriors, now 37 years old, only signed to a 1-year contract. So I could easily see this being, and correct me if you think I'm wrong, but I could easily see this as Iguodala just going back to the team he had a great run on and looking to finish his career here. I think regardless of if the Warriors win a title or not this year, I think he's finishing his career here with the Warriors, and he's done after the season.
There's no doubt about it. I don't see him going to another team. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But, you know, he's got ties to the Bay Area. He's got business here in the Bay Area. The guy's back here making a business decision, not only to play basketball, but to keep an eye on his businesses here. So
yeah, and
I think he's retiring. If not this year, it'll be next year.
And as you can see, he definitely has the most moments of any of the guys that we're going to talk about in this video.
Big price discrepancy though, because his cheapest moment, if you scroll up, his cheapest moment is like what, $4?
Yeah, $4.
And then the next cheapest one is 57. So
yeah,
$4 sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, I mean, you buy 10 of those, he announces retirement. Those things are going for, I don't know, $15 each. It's making a nice $100 profit.
this is such a low risk investment here because all of these guys are going for $4, $5, $6, $10.
Yeah, exactly.
You're about to show another one here, and that's going to be a little more expensive, but
well,
still.
and also worst case, what happens? Okay, you have a bunch of moments of somebody you don't want. Well, you just raised your collector score by a bunch, so there you go.
Always a positive here.
Yeah. So now our last guy that we're gonna mention. Well, we have a few other guys, but so we have Paul Millsap on the Nets now, 36 years old, just signed to a 1-year contract.
Potentially
and
getting a ring this year.
Yep. Again, same situation as the JJ Redick moment and the Taj Gibson moment. He's got one moment on the site, 12K LE Top Shot debut, only $17. So
I think we see another Paul Millsap moment come this season. I don't know if we see another Taj Gibson, but with Paul Millsap being on the Nets make a deep run. He's involved. You're gonna see another moment. But I mean, give this scenario: Paul Millsap goes out, wins a ring this year with the Nets, and retires. What are these moments going for?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that could easily be going for 50, 60, 65. I mean, if the granted, JJ Redick was a solid player and only had one moment. And as you just mentioned, Millsap and Gibson and Tucker and those guys are going to have more moments coming out this year.
I mean, Millsap in his prime, too, was just as good as JJ Redick was.
Yeah, he was a fine player. He was a really good player, actually, for a while.
So we don't have any more up there to show, but just players that we have talked about in the past to just mention again. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say Carmelo Anthony, and you're going to say
Chris Paul.
Exactly.
LeBron.
Yeah. I mean, these guys don't have very many seasons left. Yeah. I mean,
they can't be in the league forever.
Look at their contracts. Look how old they are. This is just where our heads are at regarding this. Like Cole said, it's so hard right now to find a way to eke out money on Top Shot. It seems like it's getting harder and harder. Mm-hmm. And this is one thing that we've noticed, that it's not, I don't want to say guaranteed, but the trends are showing.
Yeah. There's data that backs it up.
Exactly. Data by Evaluate Market. That's backing it up, showing us when a player retires, their moment goes up. And it's a short window. It's 24 hours, 36 hours, and then it kind of comes back down to earth. So we wanted to give you guys maybe a little information, maybe a little edge, kind of that strategy that we're starting to employ throughout the season. I'm not going out and picking up 20 Taj Gibson moments right now.
Yeah, neither am I.
Over the course of this season, I will be probably acquiring one here, one there, an Andre Iguodala here, a Marc Gasol here, a Taj Gibson here, a Carmelo here. I'm going to be slowly adding these guys to the arsenal because I know that day is going to come at some point, and I'm going to be reaping the benefits for it.
It's just food for thought. Just let it sink in, think about it, and see if you want to employ that strategy as well.
Exactly. Go out and do your research. We always encourage you guys. We always have. Go out and do your own research, like we try to do. Are we right about everything? No, absolutely. We're not right about everything. I get the price of every time a pack drops. I think it's going to be more expensive than it is. We're just talking about it, and I'm always too optimistic, I guess, about it.
You know what? This moment, no way it's going for anything less than $200, and then the lowest ask is $25 the next day.
But either way, this is showing trends. When packs drop, it's hard to know what people are going to instantly list them at. I can't tell you that. I just tell you what I think they should personally be worth.
Yeah. And granted, those were only two examples, the Aldridge and the JJ Redick, because those were the only two notable guys that retired this year that had moments on the site. But though that data was just very eye-popping to me, and I think that trend's going to continue. Yeah.
So, hey, guys, last note is go and look at the old players in the NBA. See who's out there. See who's still playing. That's my challenge for you guys. A little homework for the Rare Moment fam. We want you guys to make money. We want you guys to be in on what we're in. And we absolutely believe we're going to be making money on this. Like I said, this disclaimer, not financial advice or anything, but feel free to do what you want to do and take this for what you want to take it as. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I want to congratulate the winners once again. And I want to thank Evaluate Market. I want to thank Clip City. I appreciate you guys so much for adding to this. And, you guys continue to push us. And I appreciate all the subscribers out there. I know Cole does too. And keep subscribing, keep pushing us, and We'll be back with some more content. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We will see you guys soon. Before I get out of here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter at The Rare Moment, and when you're on the go, find us on Spotify. Good luck collecting out there, guys. We'll see you soon. Peace.